We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Dallas Cowboys. For the second of 3 games here on this Sunday, we continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. Ooh, the juke. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Play action. Here's Clifford. And his first pass is incomplete.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play 1.
Second and 10. They'll run. This is Bashal Tutin. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Clifford will throw it here. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now it's Clifford. Now he'll tuck this and run. But he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Clifford. That's complete. He's got Tutin. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now 2nd and 3.
I was going to tell you, I don't know how long your conversation is going to last, but if you want to win this game, you might want to cut it short.
Well, Clifford to throw it.
Oh,
and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
So with the Niners talking about he wants some
It's
rest.
another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but he did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Always screaming he wants some rest. All during the regular season. Now you
Good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Get that block. Get that block. Get that block.
So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gets him to first before he's brought down. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Clifford.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Bears 7. Cowboys nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Looking to throw, Clifford. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Clifford to throw. It's Williams on the catch. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 10 more there and another 1st down.
And this is what you want to do in the 1st half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Here's Clifford. Got his man. It's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back to throw is Clifford. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And
There's a little fumble. Slow it down.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. Looking to put a drive together.
Don't try to do what Clifford do now.
And now they'll shift things
Don't try to do
around.
what Clifford do now. You throw a pick.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he tries
Yeah, who
to
that
keep
is
the
back there?
legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the
See what this
line.
defense is, man.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively.
Here we go.
Speed, strength,
Here we
quickness.
go.
He's the whole package.
He talking about he ain't do none of his drills, y'all. I normally skip those
3-yard loss
after
to
he
start
ate,
the drive.
you
They'll
know?
look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Williams.
Oh, I told you. I told you.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I
You ain't
do a lot of
Clifford. You
games.
can't make
I can't
those
tell you how
Clifford
many
make.
guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
All right, we got a turnover.
From the
They got one.
34 now, here's
Let's see
first
what we
and
can do.
10. Throwing to start the drive. Clifford got his man completely to the middle.
He's a big boy.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard
He's a big boy.
A good pickup there, 26
Look at
yards.
Clifford.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed on that route. He's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Looking to throw. Clifford. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Look at Clifford.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
How to beat Ohio
They'll go in for
State, you
two.
know?
They'll kick the point after.
That's what he do. Game breaker.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Oh, shit.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
He was told the Bears got their swagger back. That's what we was reading
At
in
the
the
line,
headline.
prepping for their next drive, the Bears
Look at that.
offense. So now,
They're gonna
Charles,
take-
this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that
Nah, I got it.
interception they had the
See
last
that
time
stuff.
out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays
I
that
can't
you
help they get 5 sacks in the
carry
game
yourself,
and
how you show your team
win
that you're
weekly
still in it,
awards on
and how you
defense.
continue to lead.
That's what come with it. If it was up to me, I'd say turn them
Throwing
off.
is Williams. He's got the Michigan man first and Loveland.
I think it's shit
And
kind of
taking
corny,
it
to be
across
honest.
midfield and inside the 45.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little
You got teams like
underneath
the
route,
Packers
just
who
trying to
just,
free
you
up
know.
some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Come on, man. Y'all hit this nigga.
And he's going to be brought down at about
James
the
Holes.
33-yard line.
Nobody's there.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with second down and less than a yard. To throw, Williams.
Ooh, he should have made that.
There, but it's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll go. Here's Williams.
Oh, wow.
Work in the middle of it. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into it a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
Wow.
There wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch.
He definitely was on the ground, too.
He was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
You know, Jerry got that bag, little home cooking, never hurt nobody, you know?
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos, 19 Lions, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Clifford.
Why did you throw that?
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
But that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Clifford. He's got it to Williams. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can
Way to knock that ball out, D.
into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now a run here off the RPO.
Oh, no.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
Yeah, Niners.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Niners, if you watching, this how you win the game, man. You know?
One back in the backfield.
This how you work.
It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they moved the ball with relative ease.
That was some tough shit right there. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna take it though, you know?
Clifford out of the shotgun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective. They're able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a 1st down.
Clifford setting up play action.
Let's go, CD.
Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Take off.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Clifford. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kyle Williams. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. An extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. But the crowd of both. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No wonder he's taking
Let's go, Prime.
But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right
Let's
here.
get
What I
boys
mean
up.
by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
To the air, Williams.
Oh.
Well, that'll be incomplete.
Oh.
He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Wow.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Wow.
Nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston
Break the tackle. I'm trying to get around the block.
yards. And the Bears have cut it back within a score.
I'm trying to get around the block.
Third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Kevontae Turpin now to return.
Oh.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bless you over there. Oh, fuck.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys
Like 50,
offense.
60 hours a week, boy.
A long drive last time out for
Take
this
some off the
offense.
track.
Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. Let's give
My
credit
first
where it's
off
due
down.
because they've done an
Got it.
excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be
They're
shy
gonna
about
get
throwing
one day
that
off,
football.
Really.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Oh.
Well, he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 50 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Nike, street. Hut.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Man, that's a late hit, right?
Up near the 45 at the 44. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for him first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Here is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Clifford.
Oh, my God. Come on.
Man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Clifford, they're going for it. He'll try to do it himself.
Come on.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Here's Williams.
God, right there.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
To throw, it's Williams. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Watch the white boy.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Oh, God.
The Bears' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Throwing again here, Williams.
Hold him.
Pass caught right side by Loveland. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Caught by Jones.
Yeah.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open.
Oh,
shit. Guys trying to get to the football.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts.
There's one more coming underneath.
One remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Williams going to look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go.
They take 3 or they take a gamble.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Looking to throw. Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. DeAndre Swift in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Now the point after try for Santos. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. The final shot before break. Clifford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
All right. That's the bullshit, man. Stop all that check down shit. About to get checked right here. Stop the check down. That's all he got going for him. That's all he got going for him.
Now throwing to start the drive.
Oh, shit.
Finding space at the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
Is the Bears back?
Get into the second half of the tie ball game. You start realizing every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward, and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Williams from the gun on 3rd down.
There we go. There we go. He's good for it. Let's go. He's good for it.
And the Cowboys are
Come
going
on.
to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Yeah.
Take over 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Their own 18-yard line.
Just stay home, boy. Just stay home and watch his
About
eyes.
set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now it's Clifford.
Get off of that.
He's going to step up and run. And this is caught by Williams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground.
Come on, you got to hold that. You got to hold that.
Deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
So they'll come up 2nd and 7. Clifford. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Looking to throw, Clifford. And a completion to Wilson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Clifford to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Come on, Burn.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the fake, here's Clifford.
Throw the ball away. Come on, man. I'm throwing the ball away.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
2nd and 19 at the 48-yard line.
They wouldn't even let him wind up to throw it away. He's going to let him stand there.
Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Clifford will throw it.
Way to sit down. Oh, my God.
Almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, With his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
There's been a lot of questionable drops, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
There's a lot of questionable drops. I ain't gonna lie.
Clifford to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There's
that high agility. You need to make that cut.
During the scouting process, and really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well.
They just made a hard cut.
An excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Let's go.
The big target.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and
There we go.
goal. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Bashal Tootin taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. Point after right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Way to capitalize at the turnover. That's what we needed.
Some hitting going
That's
on.
what we needed.
This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
Put the whip in there. Let's trust in the whip.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up caught in the ball.
Oh, my God.
Everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out. I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
Can't even be mad.
Third quarter, wild card
Everybody
round.
got both
Thanks for
things,
being
man.
along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, Williams.
Oh, wow.
Incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions.
Wow.
They know there's probably another
What's
threat
wrong with
coming
him,
on
Coach?
third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Caleb throwing low passes. That was down by his knees.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Williams.
Oh,
This
wow.
one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A beautiful fake. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
What we needed.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let it come out the second half, boys.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing.
We're sold up.
Drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Pass caught by Burden. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And the right man for the ball got height.
Yards on the catch and run. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter.
The pick right here, come on.
1st and 10.
Pick coming.
At the 48-yard line.
From the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got
He's been underthrowing balls the whole game, man. You know?
Right there weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. To throw once more. Here's Williams. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Santos with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
That's the Jumbotron.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
He was talking about that.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and they'll try to duplicate that success here. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Let's go.
Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington.
Ready up.
It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. Here's Clifford. That's complete. He's got Tootin. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll try and run for it. 1st and goal.
See the spin off.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score
It ain't over.
42. Bears 28.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Get his ass.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
I ain't seen a face mask on this whole match.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now trailing down the fourth. As they go to work on a crucial
Ain't nothing open.
first and 10.
Ain't nothing open.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. To throw, it's Williams. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Brings up third down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Yeah.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Working the middle of the field.
What's up, bro?
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
You said what? Your ass got ripped last night, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Throwing again here, Williams. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
I'm gonna get in the shower real quick, and then I can either pick you up and we can go down there, or.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game up?
All right.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the
I don't know.
catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Listen, hopefully there ain't no wires, because that's electrical shit. You gotta.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Try to Google it and see what it say.
Playing right now, this is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Looking to throw is Williams. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. Down the sideline he goes.
I don't know.
Did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets
Whether
up
it's
first and goal. Williams going to sneak it.
Yeah.
Get in. He's over for the touchdown. Caleb Williams scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
All right.
Because it's like 2 in the 2 and 1 in bank minute and 2 in yellow.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
That's why they keep doing it, but it's like on its way in and out.
Williams going to throw for it. That's caught. And he is.
All right, well, shit. I'm about to get dressed in there now.
Does not pay off. As they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
All right.
Yeah. That should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
And that's the kind of return you're looking
Hold
for.
on.
To get to that spot on the field,
Hold on.
that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this is far from over as they start out here first down. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Let's go. Go.
Right back to him on first down.
Way to fall forward. Drag them big niggas. Let's go.
The game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the
much air on it.
It's second down.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's Williams.
Come on, man. You cannot let this man keep breaking you down like that, Rebels.
And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Back to throw. Williams.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. He's got this complete to Burton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
We're just giving up all types of shit.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's 2nd down.
Vegas!
Operating from the gun. Williams. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Quinnen Williams in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Yeah, San Fran, I did what you couldn't do.
This crowd turning up the decibel level.
If you out there watching.
Looking to throw. Williams. The slant pass complete to Swift.
Wow.
And he'll go out of bounds.
Man, don't forget. Man, shut up.
15-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams.
Cedric Williams got about 500 on him.
And here's yet
Shit.
another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's
Oh,
incomplete.
man. Yeah.
Now we're
He's
going
been
to
taking a lot of hits.
Appears to be an injured bear on the field. Well, now they're
He's
going
been
to come
taking a
out and
lot
take
of
look
hits
at
from
this
the big
injury,
boys.
And we'll be back in a moment. Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 13.
Hey, kick, Cowboy 80.
Pick.
Here's Watson. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
Come on.
exactly.
And this is caught.
What do you do
So
here?
they took a chance.
3
but they are
timeouts.
back
What do you
within
do?
a
You go for the
single
onside?
point
What do you
here
do
in the
right here?
fourth.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Turpin, you better hold on to this fucking ball. You motherfucker, I was about to
Take
say.
it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Oh, down.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got the lead by 3, late stages of the game. What's the message here? Just hang on to the football? Is it that simple?
That's exactly right, because ball security is paramount. And you got a small cushion of field.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. 72 yards. And the Cowboys use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. And oh, it's blocked. The Bears pick it up. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points. Boy, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe
Now a hit and a loose.
Not so more.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
as the ball got away from him.
They about to whoop his ass in the locker room. They about to
You
whoop
felt his
his
pain.
ass.
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his
Yeah.
head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Wow.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. He's able to force his way through 1 man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your
did everything they were supposed to do.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. Escapes with it. And he's across.
That's that great white hype right there. Yeah, he next.
Pick up the first down on third and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Point after try forthcoming. And the lead is up to 14. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Back to throw. Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll be stopped after a very short gain, and now you're looking at 4th down. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
me all around.